Hello, I'm Johnny from Green Herb Gaming. When I was very young, I was happy a lot of the time. But over the years, as I grew up, I realized that there are a lot of bad people doing a lot of bad things in this world. And there are a lot of things in this world that I disagree with, and there are a lot of people that I disagree with, and I got consumed by all of that, and it changed me over the years, and I got a bit too bogged down by all of that, and my happiness started to fade away. So from this moment onwards, I'm choosing to be happy again. So that's what this live stream is going to be about. Me choosing to be happy again. So sit back, relax and enjoy the live stream. A big shout out to my lovely shout out to Prochronics Vlogz, Chad Middleton, Aidan Denston, Milkman the Gamer, Damien and Alan Sewell, and Animation Time. Please check out their content and subscribe to those lovely people because they really are great. I can't remember the last time that I was properly happy. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I was properly happy. Chad Middleton, hello buddy. Welcome to this live stream. It is great to have you as always, Chad. How are you keeping? Chad, I'm choosing to be happy again. Because we can choose how we feel, Chad. We really can. There's a lot of things in this life that we can't choose. But one of the things that we can choose is how we feel. We can choose to be sad, we can choose to be angry, or we can choose to be happy. And I'm choosing to be happy again, Chad. I've got caught up with the darkness. I've got caught up with the evil of this world. I just woke up. I'm getting coffee soon. Good morning, Chad. Good morning to you. I'm just having a cup of tea. Because we drink tea in Ireland. That's what we drink in Ireland, Chad. A cup of tea. So I'm just having my cup of tea now, Chad. Yeah, so when I was a very young child, and even when I was a teenager, and even when I was I still am a young man. But when I kind of got into my 20s or so, I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy. I'd wake up in the morning and be genuinely happy. I'm not saying I was perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is happy 24/7. I'm not saying I was happy 24/7, but I was, generally speaking, I was happy enough. I was happy enough with my life. I mean, I had problems, I had issues, you know what I mean? We all do, but look, I was able to get through my days happily enough. But over the years, I've just become more aware by the amount of bad people doing bad things in this world, and it's consumed me. It has consumed me. I've spent a lot of time talking about these bad people doing these bad things, and it's changed me, Chad. It's changed me so much. Too much time, too much energy, too much of my health has been taken up by these bad people and these bad things and the things that I don't agree with in the world. But it ends right here. It ends right now. I choose to be happy. I choose to focus on happy people doing happy things. I haven't turned into a hippie, just to let people know, but I've got a lot of happy people in my life. And look, do I know everything? Do I know the mysteries of the world? Hell no. Hell no. Do I know who everyone really is? Do I know what their true intentions really are? No, none of us do. None of us know what the hell is going on. We don't know why we're here. We don't know what we're doing. We just live and we just do what we can to be happy. And that's what I choose to do going forward. I've got great people in my life. I've got family. I've got friends. I've got, you know what I mean? I've got a lot of goodness in my life. I've got a lot of good people in my life, and they're doing a lot of good things, and that's what I'm going to focus on. I don't like these last two live videos. No, let me get this straight. Like I haven't disagreed with anything I've said. I haven't gone back on what I've said. I just think I'm well aware of how absolutely fucked up this world is. I'm well aware of it. And I'm well aware that it's going to get a hell of a lot more fucked up. But I just choose to be happy. I just choose to be happy. And I want to be happy. I want to remain happy. And I want to be, to the best of my ability, I want to be as happy as I possibly can. I'm choosing to be happy. I'm not going to let the negativity get me anymore. I'm not going to let negativity get me down. I'm not going to dwell on the negativity. I choose to be happy. Happy. Even if I appear insane, it's happy. And listen, I understand that we can't be happy all the time. I understand that, but to the best of my ability, whenever I can, I choose to be happy. So I'm gonna get my happiness back. I need to I need to have a conversation with my inner child. We all have an inner child, okay? Now, I haven't turned into a hippie. I just want to let people know I have not turned into a hippie, okay? I'm not going to light a bonfire and sing Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya anytime soon. But we all have an inner child, because we are still the same person we were when we were like 5 years of age, running around, thinking we're Spider-Man or Mario or whoever. We're still that person. That person hasn't went anywhere. It's a spiritual thing, but everyone has an inner child. And I think we all need to, every now and again, check in with our inner child. Have a little conversation, and that inner child will help us to be happy. That's what I believe. Because when you were a child, life was a lot more simpler, a lot more laid back, and quite simply a lot more fun. But when you get older, you just look at life and say, God damn, this is fucked up. Those bad people don't care for anyone. No point wasting time on it. It's exactly, I'm not going to waste any more of my precious time on this precious earth. I'm not going to waste any more of my precious energy on these bad people and the bad things they do. I am going to focus on being happy. I'm going to value my happiness a lot more than what these bad people are doing in the world. I'm gonna, every now and again, I'm gonna have a conversation with my inner child, and I'm gonna remember the good times, the happy times, and I'm gonna remember, when life was so good and why life was so good. Hello, Dad. Once again, welcome to this live stream. It is good to have you once again, Dad. I haven't cracked up. I haven't become a hippie. Well, I cracked up a long time ago, to be fair, well. But in this video, basically, I am live stream. I am just choosing to be happy again. I've realised that over the years, I have put so much time and so much energy into bad people doing bad things, and it has consumed me. You know yourself, Dad. You know yourself. It has consumed me. Like Bob said, be happy, don't worry. Exactly. Did Bob Marley sing that? I don't think he sang that. Did Bob Marley sing that song? I think you're wrong about Bob Marley singing that song. I think that was somebody else. But nonetheless, great song. Don't worry, be happy. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry as much, and I'm going to be happy a hell of a lot more. And it's going to be an interesting little, well, I'm not going to say it's an experiment, but it'll be interesting to see who really is who when I bring my positive attitude with me. And I don't care if it appears sarcastic to some people, but I'm going to be as happy as I possibly can. And it's going to be interesting to see how certain people react to that positivity. Because maybe I'll realise who those bad people are, you know, who are doing those bad people. And once I start bringing a bit of positivity and happiness around these people, and they start kind of reacting to it negatively, then I'll know who's who and I'll know where I stand. And that's going to be an interesting situation indeed. You know, I was when I was walking to work, where I walk, there's this wall, and on the wall it's written, I think it says something like "Life is beautiful, but the world is fucked." Something like that, anyway. And it's an interesting saying because, like the world. I mean, if you like, the world is completely fucked up. The amount of sinister going-ons, the corruption among governments, just the evil in this world, the amount of bad people doing bad things is absolutely insane. But if you have to dwell on all that, if you have to like focus and, you know, if I have to do like a video on this and a video on that and a live stream on this and a live stream on that and make people aware of this and make people aware of that, some people. I love the fact that people like Gemma O'Doherty are doing that. I love that. I love the fact that she's letting people know what's really going on in the world and giving people a chance to see for themselves what's happening in the world. I think that's great, and I say God bless her. But I just don't have the energy for that. I just don't have the energy for that. But maybe if I'm feeling happy, I might do a video about it. But my happiness comes first. My happiness comes first, and that's the point. That's the underlining point. In this live stream, my happiness comes first. If you're happy in your nappy, clap your hands. Well, I'm not in a nappy, but I am happy and I will clap my hands. So, yes, happiness, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. I mean, I'm not denying everything I've said. You know, I'm not going to go back in everything I've said. I'm not going to bury my head in the sand and ignore what's going on in the world. But I just choose to be happy about it. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my fucking God, those fucking Satanists. You know what I mean? My B is a Satanist. You know, he's a Satanist. He is. He's a Satanist. Yes, he is indeed. And this government is protecting him like a fucking golden goose. But hey, I'm not going to get bad about it. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I'll be happy. He's in prison. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like, that's not my life. That's not my life. I choose not to care. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. There was a time where I was very happy, and I'm going to go back to that time, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on being happy. That's all I really wanted to say. That's all I really wanted to say. I choose to be happy going forward. I'm not going to waste any more of my precious time on this precious earth. I'm not going to waste any more of my precious energy on bad people doing bad things. I'm going to put my energy, I'm going to put my time into whatever makes me happy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue being me, and I'm going to continue being happy. You can't be happy with shit in your life, so don't have shit in your life. Exactly. Again, there's going to be days where I'm going to have a bad day, but I swear to God, I just choose 100% all the time to be happy, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting experience, nonetheless. So I'm going to talk very little about these bad people doing bad things because they're not going to get any more of my attention. So that's all I have to say, really. So I have been Johnny. This has been Green Herb Gaming. Thank you for watching, Dad. Thank you for watching, Chad. Big shout out to Prochronics Vlogz, Chad Middleton, Aidan Denson, Milkman the Gamer, Damien and Alan Sewell, and Animation Time. And I will see you next time on Green Herb Gaming. And you all have a nice day now. A nice day indeed.